Hi everyone, I have a project share and also a tutorial. I purchased this die designed by Nicole Silhouette here on YouTube, and it's a cute makeup palette. This is perfect for my girls and my nieces and friends and my girls' friends to gift a gift card in or make it into a card. So basically you get all these dies right here. This die right here creates the box. This one you can create into a frame or also layer on top of the box or the palette. This die is used to create the mirror. You get the sentiment makeup, which are two separate words. You get the eye applicator and then two of these scallop circles which go over the eyeshadow part of the palette and then the main piece of the palette. It's a really fun die to work with. So this is what I created. Now you all know that most makeup palettes come in a box, so I created my own custom box to fit it, and I made two of them, as you can see here. This is using Prima's Apricot Honey paper pad, and then this one is the Zella Teal paper pad. So when you open it up, I have an opening here using my circle punch, and then here's the palette, and then I created it into a matchbox. So when you push this here, inside the matchbox, and you will place your gift card right here. So these eye applicators are also used kind of like a stopper for the gift card. And I thought it was a fun idea. Here's the other one that I designed. Really fun. And then I just use the paper. I picked certain colors in the collection, each collection, to use as eyeshadows. And then I don't have a card in here, but that is where you would place the gift card. And I also used one of her other dies, which is this mirror die. It's a card die. I'm not sure. See, I don't know where I put it here, but oh, here it is. It's another one of her dies that she designed, and this one I made into a card, so it's a little mirror to match the palette. And then this one is a tag, so you can make it into a mirror card or a mirror tag, and this goes with this collection. So let me show you how to make the box and the matchbox part of this palette. Okay, first you're going to, for this die right here, you're going to cut 3 of those. 2 of them will be like so, because one is going to be this part of the palette, which is the lid, and then this other one is going to be the bottom. This piece right here is going to be the top. So what you'll have to do is you're going to die cut the one piece out, then place the die. You're going to center it like so. And then you're going to die cut that out, and then you'll get this piece right here. Okay, so you'll have these 3 pieces, so you need those 3. And then you're going to also die cut the frame, which is this die right here. And this can either go on top of the custom box, or it can go on top of the palette itself, like right here, as you can see. Okay, so we'll put it on top of the palette. You're going to die cut one of the mirrors. You'll need the 2 little applicators. And then when you die cut this out, you'll get these 2 larger eye applicators. So you can use those as well. You're going to need a 1-inch circle punch. Okay. You'll need a 1/2-inch circle punch. And then you'll die cut out 8 of these, which I only did 1, so I'll show you how. And then I punched out already a 1-inch circle, because I'll show you how I applied that. Let's see here, for the matchbox, and I will put the measurements in the description box as well. The matchbox measures 5.5 inches wide by 3 5/8 inches in height. Okay, so, and then you're going to score at 1/4 inch on all 4 sides. So you'll need that. And then for the outside box, this is going to be 7 7/8 in height by 6 1/4 inches wide. And then you're going to, and then on the 7, well, let's do that box first. So let's move that. So let's do the box first. I did score it already, but we'll just do it as if I'm scoring it. And look at my score tool. Okay, so on the 7 7/8 inches, you're going to score at 3/8. Okay, score at 3/8, 3 3/4, 4 1/8, and 7 1/2. And then you're going to turn to the 6 1/4 inch, this being the top. You're going to score at, oh wait, sorry, this being the bottom, okay, this being the bottom, you're going to score at 3/8, 5 1/2, and 5 7/8. Okay, so that's what you can do with that one. Now I'm going to hold it up and you're going to see where I mark the X's. Those are the pieces you are going to cut out. So the bottom 3 small tabs, you're going to cut those out. So let me get my scissors here. So let's remove that out. Let's do this one first. Just fold this in. I'll just move that middle piece out. Okay, and then on the top part of the box, you're going to cut these 2 small tabs out, these 2 larger tabs out, and the top middle tab, and then the right small tab. So remove those out. Oops. Oh, I wasn't supposed to cut that. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to cut these out. You can cut these out if you, this part right here is optional. I'm just going to cut them out. And I'll cut these out too as well. And I'll show you the difference. So if you want those tabs to be there like this, if you want these in there like that, don't cut these 2 out, okay? Don't cut those out. If you don't want it, like I have it on this one, oh, you can cut them all out, okay? So again, that part is optional. So I just cut them out. Now I'm going to take my favorite punch. You guys have seen this many times in my video. This is that We Are Memory Keepers punch, and I'm going to corner punch those. Let's fold this. And I'm going to use the 4mm side. Okay, let's do that. And then we're just going to fold all those score lines. Here's mine. So now we just fold all those score lines. Alright. Now what you're going to do next is on this tab right here, you're going to place adhesive. So let's get my, I'm going to use this 1-inch double-sided tape here. Got this from Tuesday morning. And then you just lay it flat. So. And then we're going to, on this side where it has the top part of the box, you're going to add adhesive to this bottom inside piece. Okay, and then now you have your box. See, it just closes like so. Now again, you can make this frame here, you can create it to go on your box or on your palette. If you want it on both, then just die cut 2 of these out. Okay, and then you can decorate it however you want. Oh, I forgot to do the circle part. So you're going to take your 1/2-inch circle, and I just eyeball it. And then I just go halfway. So that looks good. Okay, you got that. This way it's easier to get to the palette. Okay, that's your box. Now the Matchbox part, again, you're going to score it 1/4 inch on all 4 sides, and you're just going to fold those score lines. So let's fold those score lines. And then let's fold these 2 sides. And then you're going to cut a slit on all 4 sides. So cut your slit. And then you're just going to pick which side you want to where you're going to make your little, what do you call this, little tab piece part where you can pull it. And so you're going to take your 1/2-inch circle punch again, and then just punch a little small piece and put in the center. You don't even need 1/2 of it, just a little, like 1/4 of it. Like so, okay? See that? Okay, now you're going to put adhesive on all 4 of those little tiny tabs. You can use wet glue or double-sided tape because it's such a small space. Doesn't require a lot of glue. Just move this out. Okay, and then you're going to build your little matchbox. And sometimes I cut a slit because it makes it easier to build the box. Okay, there you go. So see, it gets really small. So you got and I just do this just to straighten it out. Okay, so you got those 2 already, the cover and the matchbox part. Now let's build the palette. So what I do first, before I create all that, I take this part of the palette and I start adding my colors of my eyeshadow. I'm only going to do one, but you'll see how I do it. So basically I just flip it over I take my 1-inch circle punch and I pick all the colors that are within that collection that I feel that would be really pretty as an eyeshadow. And then I just place it on top. So I use my fine line applicator glue here. And then I just go around the outer part of the circle. Just, add a little glue like so. And then I place the eyeshadow on top. And I just do that. And then I do that to all 8 of them. Okay, and then you'll see you have your eyeshadow. And then you're going to take this little scallop circle frame. And I love that the fact that she made 2 of them. It just makes it faster to die cut them out. Rather than, you only have to do it 4 times rather than 8 times. And then you just add adhesive around it. Just place it right on top. And then you're going to repeat the same steps to all the other 7. Okay, so that's how I do that. And then I take the applicators and then I take the smaller one and just place it right on top of the larger one. Like so. Just do that. Okay, so those 2 are done. Now you're going to take the 2 boxes here. So first you're going to fold in those perforated lines here that she has here. Just fold those like so. And then you're going to take your double-sided tape or whichever adhesive you're using and place it on the bottom tab right here. So let's just add. And this fits perfectly 1/8 double-sided tape. And then you're going to take this part of the palette and place it right on top and line it up. Okay, and then you're going to fold these other 2 and then place adhesive to this one as well. So just add. Okay, and then just fold it over. Alright, there you go. You've got your palette. So it should look like this. Really easy. So it should look like that. Okay, then you're going to take your cover. Now keep in mind when you're die cutting this piece out, this is going to be the top part where the perforated lines are, okay? Because it's going to go like this. So we're going to cut this part out because we don't need that. I just cut it out. So just cut where the perforated line is. And then fold this. And then you'll add your adhesive to the back of that tab. So it's a really quick assembly. Honestly, the only thing that takes a little time is just the eyeshadow part of it. And then placing those little circles on top. But other than that, you can, once you're on a roll, you can just make a bunch of them. So just match it up. That's all I do. Just match it up. Okay, so there you go. You got your lid. And then you're going to place your mirror, wherever you want. Put your mirror. Just add a little glue here. And you can use that mirror paper. I just use the design paper on, you know, mine. Okay, and then now we're going to add our Matchbox. So I want the little slit part to be on the right side. Okay, so it goes in like that. Now to place the little applicators, because it's inside the Matchbox, to give it a little bit more height, I put dimensionals on the back. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut 2 small pieces here. So let me just cut. Just need 4 small pieces actually. I put one on each end of the applicator. Alright, and then I'm going to take this out. And I always add glue to the back of my pop dots. I always feel like over time these pop dots will pop off. I don't know. Just gives a little security on it. So now what you're going to do next is you're just going to make sure your Matchbox is inside, and then you're going to place it right inside, and then just push it down. There we go. Reminds me of, I don't know if you guys remember that Operations game. That's what it reminds me of. And then you're going to place the next one. And there you go. And then when you pull it out, it's like so. I'm going to just take one of my Starbucks gift cards. It's not a makeup gift card, but so you kind of get the idea. And then you could put like a removable piece of tape there, and it holds it nicely, which is kind of cool. And then it just slides right in. You close that down, and you place it inside your palette. And there you go. Got your cute little box. So I hope you give it a try. These are super fun to make, and I love the idea of this palette. Thank you, Nicole, for designing this. It's a really cute idea. And I love the mirror. This mirror die is just as adorable as well. I hope you give it a try, and thanks for watching. Bye.